Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls. Welcome aboard to Realltom Football Watch-Alongs. I am Realltom, and I shall be bringing you the watch-along today for Manchester City, who take on Atletico Madrid in the UEFA Champions League quarter-final stage. If you are watching stream on a replay, then please do make sure to leave a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Welcome aboard for those of you who are watching on Twitch as well. So yeah, this is the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We're only doing Champions League today because of course tomorrow we've got other stuff planned in terms of the Premier League, so that will be fun. But tonight, if you are wondering where to watch this, by the way, Man City fans, it's BT Sport 2 HD or it's BT Sport Ultimate. So yeah, BT Sport 2 or BT Sport Ultimate. So those are the channels for today's game. Right, so yeah, let's have a look at some stats, folks. We'll start off with this. Right, so welcome aboard, by the way, everyone. I will get that poll up and running in just a moment, but here are today's two quarterfinals in the Champions League, and we'll obviously go to Benfica Liverpool because that is the game that is also available on BT Sport 3 HD, but we're not streaming that one. So we'll start off then with the lineups. So Jurgen Klopp chooses Alisson in goal. Van Dijk wears the captain's armband today as Jordan Henderson is dropped to the bench. Andy Robertson plays with Ibrahima Konate, who gets into the lineup. Trent Alexander-Arnold returns after Joe Gomez replacing him in the Premier League. Thiago plays with Fabinho. Naby Keita in midfield. Mo Salah and Luis Diaz are the two forwards, and Sadio Mane comes back instead of Bobby Firmino, who's dropped back to the bench. So yeah, it's a nice Liverpool lineup there in yellow tonight. Benfica start with their 99 goalkeeper in goal, Vlachodimos. Gilberto plays with Otamendi, Vertonghen, Grimaldo, Rafa Silva, Weigl, Tarabat, Everton, Goncalo Ramos and Nunes. So those are the Benfica versus Liverpool lineups. I'm going to get the poll all ready to go now. Then we'll go straight back to the old Champions League stats. Those are the Benfica Liverpool stats. Of course, Liverpool win tonight, then surely they will have sealed their spots in the semi-finals. And of course, you know, Liverpool and Anfield's their fortress, so the odds of them getting beaten at Anfield by Benfica are absolutely minimum. Benfica have not really got a chance here, let alone at Anfield. But yeah, this is Man City versus Atletico Madrid. It's a big game at the Etihad, and it's all going to get underway at 8 o'clock. Very exciting football to be played in Europe. I'm looking forward to it. Are you? Answer that poll. Get us your scoreline predictions in the chat and leave a like on the stream. Make sure that you do show your support and help the channel grow, because growth has been a bit slow this weekend, I'll admit that. So, we need to go back to the old stats because we've got Man City versus Atletico to look at as well. So this is Man City versus Right, we'll leave it at that actually. But team lineups. Speaking of them, they're coming out the tunnel now. So Edison begins in goal today for Man City. No surprise there. Edison always plays in goal, so John Stones is in defensive Alright Laporte. Nathan Ake plays with João Cancelo. Rodrigo plays with Ilkay Gundogan, the Manchester City permanent captain. He will, of course, take full captaincy when Fernandinho retires. Bernardo Silva plays with Riyad Mahrez, De Bruyne, and Raheem Sterling is the forwards. Jack Steffen, Carson, Jesus, Grealish, Zinchenko, Fernandinho, Foden, Egan Ryan and Bete all on the bench. And in this Champions League quarter-final, Atletico starts with Oblak in goal. Renan Lodi plays with Ronaldo. Felipe plays with Savic. Versalgo plays with Morente. Kondogbia, Koke, the captain, Antoine Griezmann and João Felix, the forwards. Lemconte, Christian Was, Hermoso, Ibra, De Paul, Lamar, Serrano, Suarez, Correa and Cunha are all on the Atletico bench. Those are the team lineups here at the Etihad. So let me switch over to this lovely overlay, which will give you the lineups right the way through the stream. And we'll remove this little thing because we know that it's going to be kicking off at 8 o'clock. And yeah, Champions League anthem just getting played. Riyad Mahrez and the team are going to take off the jackets. And yeah, we're going to get ready for kick-off at the Etihad. And as I said, I was going to pick Benfica Liverpool, but I thought this was going to have more ferocity, you know, velocity, electricness. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I've just seen the formation, and John Stones is playing as a full back. The reason being for that is Kyle Walker being suspended. And we've got a Romanian referee tonight. His name is Istvan Kovac, and yeah, it's a Romanian refereeing team tonight. Will Kevin De Bruyne get on the score sheet tonight? Who will score for Manchester City? Will Man City win this first leg, or will it be Atletico. Manchester City are not the best team at home, and they most certainly are not the best team in the Champions League, but they most certainly can put out good performances, and they do have the ability to beat Atletico at this current level. Players are going to take the knee. The message always clear, there's no room for racism. We're about to get underway. And we are underway at the Etihad. So here's John Stones then. Nathan Ake. Man City with the kick-off. Ake. Laporte. And it's gone out of play. Here's Ake. John Stones. Cancelo. Plays the ball through, but there's no City players there to meet the ball. And it's going to run through to the goalkeeper, Oblak, who can claim the ball and get Atletico on their way. Ball towards Cancelo. Here's Nathan Ake. John Stones to Nathan Ake. Well, this is the battle of two great teams, but also two great managers. That's an interesting ball up towards Sterling, but the touch was not very ideal, and he couldn't control it, and it's gone out of play for the goal kick. Well, let me tell you something. Man City are not in the greatest Premier League form. They are most certainly very up and down in the Premier League. However, their opponents, Atletico, are in a 6 unbeaten form. And this is an interesting ball. And it's going to be a foul on Nathan Ake by Llorente. And a free kick for Manchester City. It is a shove in the back. On centre back. Get that chat booming. Roddy. Kondogbia to Griezmann. Nathan Ake doing the defending for Man City. We're in the 4th minute. It's a very slow paced game. So scores on the doors are Man City 0, Atletico 0 and Benfica 0, Liverpool 0. It is Griezmann picked off by Stones, who can play to Rodri. An important night for Man City. Imagine if we got another Man City Chelsea final. Actually, I can tell you something. It's not possible for that to happen, I don't think. Because I'll tell you why it's not able to happen. Because the bracket would be is that if Man City win, they would go, and Chelsea won, it would be a Man City versus Chelsea semi-final, and the Benfica or Liverpool, presumably Liverpool, will take on Villarreal or Bayern. So this year, the Champions League have been clever, and they've made it so that it's not possible to be a Man City versus Chelsea final. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but it will not be a Man City Chelsea final again. Now it could be Man City Liverpool final. Raheem Sterling on the ball, by the way, for Man City. Yeah. Here's Jacques. I'll tell you something though. Diego Simeone is a class manager, and I'm not being funny, but Man City are nowhere near as elite as Liverpool, as much as they are a great team and they play great football. I mean, they were defeated by RB Leipzig in the Champions League. They've had some defeats. They're not the most clean team, Man City. Atletico got a chance. Kondogbia conceded a free kick, by the way. Riyad Mahrez had De Bruyne over the free kick. It's De Bruyne who takes it in a deep area and glanced away by Griezmann, in fact. The cross was deep, but the header was crucial. We're in the 7th minute. And here's Griezmann, who can come away with the ball. João Felix, sorry. And it's picked off by Ilkay Gundogan. Here's Cancelo. Now Mahrez. Ake. Bernardo Silva. On the left hand side is Sterling. De Bruyne on the ball. Cancelo lines it up for Gundogan, and he got a touch, but it was scrambled away by Atletico. Oblak came in ball. He got there ahead of Riyad Mahrez. Yeah, slow paced game at the moment. Really slow start. Realltom. Here's Jack Cancelo. Mahrez. Cancelo. De Bruyne made the interesting run. And it ran away from De Bruyne before he could get a touch. It's a good ball in by Mahrez though. Rodri to Nathan Ake. And Raheem Sterling on the ball. Cancelo. John Stones. Cancelo has got Mahrez alongside him. He swings the ball in. Gundogan was in there. It's fell for Sterling. It's whipped in by Bernardo Silva and headed away. De Bruyne hits one. It's deflected behind for the corner. That's the first corner of the match. Corner swung in, and Laporte with the header, and it was not a clean header. Cleared not enough contact, and it just went wide of the far post. There was a little bit too much on delivery. He was trying to head it far ahead of Lack at the far post, but it didn't really work. Cancelo winning the ball from Oblak's clearancer. And headed away by Ake. And Gundogan got in there to win the ball. Sterling has broken the lines. Sterling. Bernardo Silva. They're claiming it was a foul. Bernardo Silva screaming at the referee. I think he was fouled. Here's the corner, deep delivery, but headed away by Felipe. Falls to Mahrez. Gundogan. And Stones made the run, he got his head to it. But the result is a goal kick in the end. So still 0-0 in both games. Make sure you leave a like on stream and subscribe. João Felix beats into it by João Cancelo. City having the lion's share possession. Atletico look a little bit frustrated, but they are quite solid at the back at the moment. They've not been really opened up, and City haven't caused too major of a threat. Here's dinosaur legs Raheem Sterling. Laporte. What's on the game so far, guys? Bernardo Silva attempted the ball in, but it was cut out by Vasalco. And Marcus Llorente plays it forward, only to get it to Edison. And he plays it to De Bruyne. Rodri. Gundogan's turned away there. Here's De Bruyne. And it's out of play for the throw-in. It's a game of passes, isn't it? Ball up towards João Felix, but cut out by Ake. We're in the 16th minute, and it's 0-0 between Manchester City and Atletico. Here's John Stones. Atletico staying quite compact, and they're holding a really solid defensive shape to keep Manchester City out. That's the reason why the game is so slow paced, because Man City are getting forward, but they're not getting through the defence. And Atletico look a little bit too scared to actually leave that defensive shape and go on counter breaks. Griezmann plays it out to Llorente, and Man City immediately win the ball back. John Stones to bring it forward for Man City. Here's João Cancelo on the right. Plays it into De Bruyne. He's cut it back to John Stones. Forced by Felipe Mahrez on the ball from the right. Plays it to Laporte, to John Stones. Laporte again. De Bruyne swings it in, and it's headed away by the centre-back. He plays it to Llorente. But Rodri picking the ball off him. It's good defending by Rodri. Here's Mahrez. Swings it in. It's a decent delivery, and in the end, Oblak can come and claim. And just to give you a little bit of news, Ibrahima Konate has fired Liverpool into a 1-0 lead. It's from a corner. Robertson took it, and it's a header from Ibrahima Konate to put Liverpool 1-0 in front at Benfica in the 17th minute. Cancelo to De Bruyne, in towards Bernardo Silva, and a last-ditch clearance by Savic. Falls for Mahrez. Ake. Gundogan. De Bruyne. And Rodri has it intercepted by João Felix, but instantly falls back to John Stones. The second touch was really poor. Here's De Bruyne, Nathan Ake, and Rodri on the ball. John Stones. Cancelo. John Stones. De Bruyne on to Cancelo. Swings it in, and it's a good ball, but it was a little bit too close to Oblak. As I said, Atletico are being really compact defensively. City are being patient, but Pep isn't being patient. Pep wants a goal. Here's Rodri. John Stones to Mahrez. Here's Rodri. De Bruyne and Felipe won the ball, but City claimed the ball almost instantly. De Bruyne pops it to Riyad Mahrez. He didn't actually get a touch, and it's gone behind for the corner. I'm not sure where the corners come from there, but it's played short anyway. De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, and Gundogan shoots, and it's way over the bar. And hello to Fraser. Welcome aboard, Fraser. How you doing, Fraser? Welcome aboard to the stream. Liverpool are 1-0 up. It was Ibrahima Konate with the header from the corner delivered by Andy Robertson, and Liverpool lead 1-0 in Lisbon. And 100% on the poll for a City win. And Fraser saying, come on, Atletico Madrid. Here they go. João Felix to run. First real chance for Atletico, and it's cut out by Cancelo. And Griezmann made the challenge. Cancelo did well to prevent the corner, but it's rolled away from De Bruyne, that pass, and out of play for what will be an Atletico throw. We're 23 minutes into the game. It's City 0, Atletico 0. And here's Kondogbia, and plays it to Koke and Griezmann, and we lost versus City. Biased refs from Manchester refereeing it. One on VAR, one on refereeing. Hashtag biased refs. Hashtag we need new refs. We don't need new refs. Michael Oliver's fine. Mike Dean's fine. Andre Mariner's fine. Joe, I mean, what can you say to Andre Felix. Koke's made the run and it's cut out by Rodri, and then he was caught by Ramon Lodi, leading to the free kick for Man City. You can't say, listen, Fraser, you can't say that Andre Marin is a bad referee. Andre Marin is not a bad referee at all, is he? Craig Pawson's a good ref as well. Can't forget him. Mahrez. I don't like Paul Tierney. I don't mind Martin Atkinson. Stuart Atwell I don't mind now, to be fair. Stuart Atwell's got to be getting better. Is Stones and Laporte got across to deal with the trouble. Cancelo to Mahrez. Mahrez onto Cancelo. Cancelo swings it in. It's headed away by Felipe, but picked up by Laporte. And Cancelo, Stones arriving. Switches it to Sterling. Manchester City probing at the Etihad. It's resilient defending by Atletico. Back out to the right, and it's fell for Cancelo. Lovely turn, but the pass wasn't great. He couldn't pick out Riyad Mahrez and awful. Absolutely sodding awful, mate. Oh, you don't have to remind me, do you? I look like a ghost with this light, don't I? Do I look like a ghost? Does that light make it look like a ghost? Ronaldo, really good tackle there from him. And Koke was strictly surrounded. No, I look fine. I mean, I do look a bit like Lord Voldemort, but you know. Here's Riyad Mahrez, tried to get it through. Didn't work out though. Realltom made a challenge. Condopia. And Atletico just cannot seem to keep that ball. City keep claiming it. Looks like. No. Right. I'll have to. Okay, it's Kondogbia. And Oblak's kicked it out of play for what will be a throw. So that'll get a bit better. Here's Riyad Mahrez. Fraser, do me a favour and post a link somewhere to the stream. I need a bit of life. The last couple of streams have been really flat. And Fraser thinks Atletico Madrid will win. Sterling has beaten Vasalco, and then Vasalco came back and made the challenge on Sterling. And that's good concentration after he let Sterling come away. He came back and he gets his rewards. But they have got a corner to defend at Atletico. De Bruyne's corner, it's steered away by João Felix. And there was fizz on the cross, but Oblak hold on. De Bruyne with the delivery. And Oblak with safe hands. Also, Fraser, it's going to be a 7:15 start tomorrow for Burnley versus Everton, so I'm going to need the thumbnail tonight so I can set up nice and early. Because obviously, of course, I try to set up at 7, but yeah, I'd appreciate the thumbnail tonight, but I'd also appreciate some viewers, to be honest with you, because we went from averaging 100 views a stream to 68 and then 80 and 84. Still City 0, Atletico 0, and of course in Lisbon it's Benfica 0, Liverpool 1. Ibrahima Konate with the goal. Good defending by Atletico at the back. Lodi brings it forward. Here's João Felix. Felipe looking for Llorente, the last touch. Looked like it came off Nekanake, but Llorente does not get the decision. I hope so. I bloody hope so. Raheem Sterling. Rodri. Shoots! Hit it straight, it's Felipe. Had Felipe not been there, that would have probably gone in. Great effort. And that would have been his first goal as well. Here's Mahrez. Curls it in towards Cancelo. And Felipe doing the defending again, and then a foul by Kevin De Bruyne. I don't think we will. I think we'll lose both of those, to be honest with you. I really do. Because Spurs away is difficult. Chelsea away is just impossible. I'm saying both of those are 2-0 defeats. I reckon we'll beat United. But Spurs and Chelsea we're not beating. We're not beating Spurs and Chelsea. I'll tell you that for a fact. Not away from home. The press from Kondogbia. Trying to force a mistake of Edison. Cancelo. It's a goal from Sadio Mane. And it is Liverpool who lead 2-0 at Benfica in Lisbon. It's Sadio Mane with the goal to make it 2-0 Liverpool in Lisbon. Stones and cleared away by Lodi. Yeah, I hope that they get conference. Fizdin and claimed by Oblak. I hope that United do get Conference League. I'll tell you why. Because if they don't have Europe, then they're going to be probably getting more results. If that makes sense. Now, listen, people might be saying, well, why not make a difference? Well, actually, it bloody does. Yeah. With teams like Arsenal and United, having Europe impacts Premier League form. So, European football will tire United out. So, yeah. Not only that, it will also shove. If United are in the Conference League, they're playing on a Thursday, so they're going to have to play every single Premier League match on a Sunday, if that's the case. It was a tap in, don't matter. Ronaldo with the throw in. What a ball by Trent, he says. For Zalco, they're through. He's offside though. Urante was well off. De Bruyne looking for Mahrez cut out by Kondogbia mopping up all the sauce at the back. And what I mean by that is mopping up all the egg yolks, sorry. You know when you pop an egg and you've got to get some bread and mop it up? Well, that's exactly what just happened there with City. 7 minutes to go. And it's Cancelo. Mahrez. Still Mahrez. Laporte. Rodrigo. Cancelo, De Bruyne, that's a loose pass, but De Bruyne, Cancelo came and picked it up. Sterling on the left, City, Ake and Rodri, Cancelo, De Bruyne fires it in and it's straight at Oblak, no problems for the keeper whatsoever. So still 0-0 at the Etihad, where We've got 5 minutes to go before half time. De Bruyne has gone down. He's claiming a foul. LA. We conquered all of Europe. No, we're never going to stop, says Fraser. Well, Liverpool will stop at some point. At some point, Liverpool will stop being great. Same for Man City. Arsenal stop being great. United stop being great. Liverpool will stop being great. Everyone stops being great at some point. Nothing goes on forever. It's a really slow-paced game, this is. Honestly, to God, it's like watching a training match. It really is, because Atletico just being so defensive. And here's Mahrez, Rodri. Can City find something creative here? Ake to Sterling. Here's Gundogan. Ake. Gundogan. Oh, excuse me. Rodri. Cancelo. Laporte. And Felipe stepped in there to win the ball back, but Sterling got back. And here's Gundogan, the City captain. The pass was intercepted by Kondogbia, but picked up by Bernardo Silva, who's got through. He was brought down, but the referee letting that one go. Laporte. 2.5 minutes to go before half time. Here's Gundogan. Nathan Ake and Gundogan. Stones looking to hit one, and he does hit one, but it's fired over the top again. He's got to hit the target, John Stones. He really has. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's not a shooter, but he most certainly has got to hit the target. Anyone who goes for goal has got to hit the target, really. Especially in the Champions League. Now, I'm just looking here at the bench, and I think that what needs to happen in the second half, for me personally, I would say bring off Bernardo Silva. I don't think Bernardo has been very good. I think that he's slowed down the game. I think they need to bring on Phil Foden to replace Bernardo Silva at half time. Well, 0-0 still. Will there ever be an opening in this game? Mahrez guts it back. Stones and Rodri. No wonder we're only on 33 bloody views, mate. Yeah, this game is slow paced. Lottie's giving it away. Laporte to Sterling, and referee gives a free kick, and Man City are not messing about either. De Bruyne, and blocked out by Felipe. We're in the 45th minute now. It's still 0-0. It's Laporte. No added time. That's half time. It's a half with statistics, but a half with no goals and no breakthroughs. It really was a game where City had little to do defensively, but City also could not find the breakthrough because Atletico had lots to do defensively but didn't find it very difficult. It's 0-0 at the break, and this fixture is looking very unpredictable at the moment because of the way the game is panning out. So I will take a very quick break, and when I say very quick, I literally mean like a minute, and then when I come back, we'll have a look at some half-time stats, and we'll also have a look and see if there's anything happening in the Championship. So half-time, Man City 0, Atletico 0. Be back in 2 minutes. Right, so I'm back. Let's have a look at the half-time stats at the old Etihad. So we'll start off with Benfica versus the Liverpool. I need to change the old overlay. And hello to you, Mr. Unknown. Hello, Mr. Unknown. How you doing, Mr. Unknown? So Benfica 0, Liverpool 2 at the break. It's Sadio Mane and Ibrahima Konate on the score sheet for Liverpool, and it was a positive first half for them. We'll have a look at the stats. So there has been 63% possession for Liverpool, whilst 37% for Benfica, and there's been 9 attacks by Benfica and 30 by Liverpool. Liverpool have had 2 corners, and Benfica have had the 1. Passing accuracy is 89% out of 100 for Liverpool and 83% for Benfica, and then 172 passes completed by Benfica and 327 completed by Liverpool, and then 368 passes attempted, 207, but yeah. Balls recovered is 28, 32 by Liverpool, and then 2 offsides to 0 for Benfica, 4 saves by Benfica's goalkeeper, 1 by Liverpool's. 52.9 distance covered in kilometres and 60.6 kilometres covered by Benfica in terms of running. There has been no yellow cards and no red cards. In terms of attacking, Liverpool have had the 2 goals, of course, 2 inside the area, 4 total attempts for Benfica, 12 for Liverpool, 1 on target for Benfica out of their 4 attempts, 6 on target for Liverpool, and then 3 off target by Benfica, 4 by Liverpool, and 2 blocks made by Benfica. Liverpool have had to make 1 as of yet. Nobody's hit the woodwork, no one's hit the crossbar, no one's hit the post. 1 on target outside the area for both sides, 1 off target outside the area of Benfica, 2 for Liverpool, 2 assists for Liverpool. No penalties scored, no penalties missed, no penalties awarded. 12 attacks for Benfica, of course, we mentioned that earlier. 30 for Liverpool, clear chances, 3 for Liverpool, none for Benfica, and then 1 corner. Yeah, we've done that. 14 dribbles by Benfica, 5 by Liverpool, and 7 runs in the attacking third, 17 for Liverpool, 6 runs into key play area for Benfica, and 14 by Liverpool, and then 2 runs into penalty area for Benfica, 4 for Liverpool. So that's Benfica versus Liverpool done. We'll look at Man City in a moment, but Mr. Unknown. What a ball, yet again from Trent before half time. Yo, hello, Mr. Unknown. I did see you. Hello, Mr. Unknown. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. I did say hello earlier, Mr. Ramon. My mic must have been off or something, or yeah. I did say hello earlier though. I am sorry, Mr. Unknown. No haircut. I ain't had my haircut. No. Right, let's have a look at Man City versus Atletico stats then in the Champions League. We've looked at Benfica, Liverpool. It's time to look at... does that look a bit better? Yeah, it's normal. I promise, it's not been cut. Right. So, the stats then at half time for Man City versus Atletico. Then afterwards we're going to do our bracket. If it will let me do it. So Man City versus Atletico, then the half-time stats are these. So City have had 70% of the ball, 37% for Atletico, 6 total attempts for Liverpool out of 53 attacks. There has been 1 attack for Atletico, and there has been no total attempts. 4 corners taken by Man City, none for Atletico. 89% pass accuracy for Liverpool, 73% for Atletico. 365 passes completed by Man City, 107 completed by Atletico, 409 passes attempted by Man City, 147 by Atletico, 21 balls recovered by Manchester City, 24 by Atletico, 1 offside apiece, no saves, 57.6 kilometres run, distance covered in running for Man City, and then 58.5 for Atletico. No yellow cards, no red cards, no goals, no none inside the area, no outside the area. 6 total attempts for Man City, none on target, 3 off target for Man City, no 3 blocks for Atletico. No one's hit the woodwork, no one's hit the crossbar, no one's hit the post. No shots on target outside the area, 2 off target outside the area for Man City. No penalties scored, no penalties missed, no penalties awarded. 53 attacks for Man City to 1 for Atletico. We've already mentioned that. Clear chances none. Corners taken 4-0. 1 offside apiece. 8 dribbles by Man City, 2 made by Atletico. 33 runs into second third, Man City 3 for Atletico. 34 runs into key play area by Man City, 1 for Atletico. 2 runs into the penalty area, 1 for Atletico. Wow. Them stats tell you this is a very boring game. Right then, let's do the bracket. Create my bracket and win. Wait, no, try as a guest. We're going to do that. Try as a guest. Okay. So obviously I'm going to go Liverpool. We're going to go for Bayern in this one. Liverpool Bayern semi-final. I'm going to go Man City for this one. And I'm going to also go Chelsea. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, Chelsea and Man City, yeah. So Chelsea cannot go to a final against Man City. Why? Because the bracket, look, see? Look at these lines, look. So yeah, this is how it could turn out. So Chelsea could beat Man City, and then it could be Liverpool who beat Bayern. But I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for Bayern Man City final. And then I'm going to say Bayern to win it all. So yeah, that's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. So yeah, this is what I'm going to say. So yeah, Bayern wins Champions League. Chelsea knocking out Real Madrid. Man City are knocking out Chelsea by a 0-0. And then Bayern are going to knock out Man City in the final. Bayern will also knock out Liverpool. I reckon it'll be a 2-0 on aggregate win. No problems at all. And I also believe that the win will come at Anfield. For Bayern, make sure to check is yes, please do. Thank you. He is a mod. Oh. Right, haha Tom, says Fraser, right. No, we decided to delete it because it was causing major issues, let's say. Okay, so Perfectionist versus Perfectionist. And by the way, Miguel Huok, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel, my guy. Thank you very much. If that is the case, you need to go to a doctor because you could have an ear infection. Okie dokie then. Time the second half at the Etihad. No changes as of yet by either managers. Yeah, I know, you've got to go doctors, mate. Your ear could, you know, if your ear infection gets that bad, your ear could explode. We're underway for the second half. Yes. Here's Llorente. He's got him behind and it's saved by Edison. Flag goes up anyway. Yeah, have you seen a video where it just... Yeah, someone gets an ear infection and it just starts to go like up like a balloon. Yeah, it goes like... Then it just goes pop. It just goes pop. Yeah, it literally goes like this, up like a balloon. Pop, and then all the guts come out. It just comes out. It's all like, bleh. It's Cancelo. Mr. Unknown. I'm sure that if you go to the doctor, your ear most certainly will not go up like a balloon and explode. De Bruyne into Ilkay Gundogan, Raheem Sterling. Oh. Built by Gundogan, and Sterling could not finish, unfortunately. But that's a captain's ball by Ilkay Gundogan. And they've got a corner. Mahrez cut out. Antoine Griezmann's off and running. Here he goes. Griezmann. Oh, great run. He's played it across because Gundogan got back. Llorente's just kept... No. I'm genuinely being serious. That has happened before. Yeah. Balloon. It just goes... It goes up like a balloon and your earlobes just go like that. They go... Oh... Pop! But Mr. Unknown, go get your ear checked out and I'm sure it won't explode. Yeah. He wants his ear. He wants his ear. Here's Laporte for Man City. Ilkay Gundogan looking to get it through to De Bruyne. It's cut out by Kondogbia, won back by Rodri for Man City, and then Kondogbia winning the ball back for a second time for Atletico, and he was fouled by Riyad Mahrez, leading to a free kick to Atletico. Still Man City 0 and Atletico 0. It's still 2-0 to Liverpool in Lisbon, and it's 50-50 on the poll as well. 50% say Man City win, 50% say Atletico win. And Mr. Unknown, has your ear started to blow up like a balloon? Because remember what I said, it can just go like. It can go like that, and it can go up, and it can just pop. corner for Man City. It will, if you've got an ear infection, it can go pop, as if by magic, just pop. As I said, all the red will be coming out of it, like, oof, all the muscles, all the veins. Oh, I'm only messing. It won't pop. It won't pop. João Felix, Antoine Griezmann, they're off. Llorente and the shot straight at Edison. And Benfica have pulled one back against Liverpool. It is a goal for Nunes in the 49th minute, and it is Benfica 1, Liverpool 2 in Lisbon. Oh, good defending by Atletico as well. So no clean sheet for Liverpool, but Benfica are giving Liverpool something to think about. And it may well just finish 2-2 if Benfica can pull back another one. Riyad Mahrez on the ball. Nathan Ake. If you want to go have a look at Benfica Liverpool, where all the goals are, you can go through that one with Peter Drury on BT Sport 3 HD. That's BT Sport 3 HD with Peter Drury and Steve McManaman. And Bernardo Silva hits it, stays for Salco. It's falls Bernardo Silva, he needs to come off. Mahrez has been fouled there. It's a free kick for Man City. And Fraser still believes that Man City are going to lose. And he's saying Canate, bad mistake too. Fraser, do you want to come back on YouTube? Because I would like to see the YouTube views flowing a little bit, if that's okay. Because we've only got we've got 5 viewers on Twitch and 2 on YouTube. That's awesome. De Bruyne over the free kick of Man City. He's on both chats. Big up to Fraser. De Bruyne over the free kick for Man City. Riyad Mahrez is over it as well. I take it De Bruyne is going to take. Yeah, left to De Bruyne, who takes it short. And then Mahrez has been clattered. It's a free kick. I know, but YouTube needs to also be in front because, you know, YouTube is the big platform, if that makes sense. Clips, oh, we've got any clips? Chat. How many followers have I got on Twitch? I do wonder. Koke's lying down behind the wall. Re-kick from Man City. De Bruyne is over it. De Bruyne, oh, good save, Oblak. Great stop. Yeah. But I think Man City will win it quite comfortably. Oh shit. We're all echoey, I don't like it. We're all echoey. There we go, that's better. Ugh. I don't like echoing. Don't like it in my own voice. Three people in Twitch and YT. Yeah. Mara's another foul by Koke. Short Sterling across the face of goal. Well, Atletico looking to make a triple change shortly. So Diego Simeone is making a triple substitution here in a moment. In the next break in play. Yeah. Big up the Fraser, thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely nosy on Twitch. Please go and follow the YouTube channel. I am absolutely begging for you to do that. Because that YouTube channel is got to grow. And I want to send it forward. Obviously, I'm appreciative, that everyone on Twitch tonight is engaging. But of course, at the same time, my priority is sending that YouTube channel forward. João Cancelo swings it in and glanced behind by Masalco. City have got a corner. De Bruyne swings it in and it's dealt with by Felipe for Atletico. Llorente to Koke. João Felix. Could not be challenged by Stones. Griezmann. Free kick. Foul by Bernardo Silva and Fraser bigging up the Atletico. He says, come on Atletico Madrid. So there's the triple substitution. Koke is going to come off. Oblak gets the captain's armband. Rodrigo de Paul is going to come on to replace him. And Antoine Griezmann is going to come off to be replaced by Angel Correa. And Mateus Cunha is going to replace Marcos Llorente. So City had 9 attempts, 1 attempt by Atletico, 1 on target apiece. And here's Rodri. Half an hour to go in the first leg. Still 0-0. Cancelo. Across to De Bruyne. Fires in the cross, it's deep. And it just goes out of play for the goal kick again. Phil Foden needs to come on, mate. Bernardo Silva has got to come off, man. Bernardo Silva has just not been good enough tonight. Here's the run of Cunha and Forted. Throw it taken by Lassalco Correa. Let's lost that to De Bruyne, but he's won it back, Correa. Oh, that's a ball. That's a. What's he doing? 24. Can't get to the ball. Rodri to Cancelo. Sterling was brought down in the box. He was asking the question, Sterling, and he's got a point. Gets a slight nudge. Laporte! Oh! Free header for Laporte. And that was the best chance for City. He could have scored. Just couldn't keep it down. I rate Laporte. So close to scoring. It did go at the top. You've got to really hit it with this full head. That. You can attack it. You've got to go bang. Yeah, the only person who could score with this part of the air is probably Gabriel Magalhães, mate. My Brazilian dream. So Simeone has made a triple change, and Pep Guardiola is, of course, a right old copycat because he's about to make a triple change too. Okay, headed away. And cleared away with the overhead kick of De Bruyne. Savage. De Paul. Win the 64th minute. Kondogbia Fitz fires it in. It was a loose touch. It's ran away from him. He's kept it alive. Modi tried to place it to Correa, but cut out by Rodri. Here's Sterling. Gundogan. And intercepted by Vasalco. Atletico have the ball back. City getting a little bit more sloppy as the game goes on. Because Atletico have defended so much, they're starting to have an outburst of energy. That can happen in games where you defend too much, that you have to get an outburst of energy. Rodri, and intercepted by João Felix, but won back by Rodri. Here's Stones. Cancelo, and headed away by Kondogbia. They've lost the ball though, Gundogan. De Bruyne. Sterling, oh, he's gone down. The referee's had to think about it. He's not giving them penalty. Sterling is adamant that there was contact. Gundogan. Boos around the Etihad. Rodri to De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva swings it in. Mahrez with the header. He barely ever uses his head, but do you know what? That's not a penalty for me. There's not enough contact. I think Fraser's exactly right there. He's a little bit of a skim of that thigh. And Sterling has dived there. Oh, what? They brought off Sterling. Jesus is coming on for him, though. Mahrez has been replaced by Phil Foden. And I take it Gundogan's come up as well because De Bruyne has just taken the old captain's armband. Grealish straight away. Rodri got the ball. He's been on the pitch for less than 6 seconds and already got someone a yellow card. So yeah, Gundogan replaced by Grealish, and Foden, of course, replacing Mr. Riyad Mahrez. Why have they brought up Bernardo Silva though, is what I'm asking. Oh, still De Bruyne 1-0. Manchester City lead. De Bruyne on the score sheet again. And that's 1-0. Kevin De Bruyne on the score sheet for Man City. And Atletico, who have been very solid defensively and very, very stern, have finally been opened up by Kevin De Bruyne for Man City. And Fraser's not happy, of course, because he was backing up Atletico. But I did predict it. And Atletico are 1-0 down. Edison. Ake. City trying to break the lines once again. All Blacks cleared the ball away. City leading 1-0. 18 minutes to go. De Bruyne. Looking for Bernardo Silva, but pass went straight out of play. It's whipped in. And good defending by Atletico. Here's Cancelo. Edison to Grealish. Bernardo Silva on to Rodri and Nathan Ake. Grealish on the left. Bernardo Silva. John Stones was under a bit of pressure, but he gets it to De Bruyne and Fraser being a bit dramatic. Man City 1, Atletico Madrid 0. Ronaldo was looking for Masalco, but Ake clears it away. Throw in Atletico. 15 minutes to go. We're in the 75th minute. And City leading 1-0. Jesus gets it to De Bruyne, but Kondogbia got back ahead of this man, and then Kondogbia drawing the foul. Fraser loving the emojis. Aim towards Stafford on a free kick and Laporte headed it away. 40 minutes to go. Still 0-0 at 1-0. Man City. Atletico don't look like scoring. Ronaldo with the ball up. Forward. Felix fires it in. Away by Ake for Man City. Kondogbe's gone down holding his head again. He's back up low on his feet. Fraser says, why are Man City winning? Because they're a good team and because Kevin De Bruyne scored an excellent goal. Good assist by Phil Foden though, great creativity. And there's the cross in and Edison, no problems really. He's barely had anything to do with the Man City goalkeeper. Final 12 minutes, there's not going to be much added on, I'll tell you that for a fact, mate. There will not be more than probably 2 minutes added on at the end of this because there's literally been no stoppages. There's been no VAR. Laporte. De Bruyne's Ake. Laporte. Literally nothing's happened, mate. De Bruyne. City have got a packed box. Ake to Laporte. De Bruyne just wing it in, and he does, but it's headed away by Savic, back in by Ake, and then headed away again by Savic. Yeah, they've been really pipsqueak at the back. Man City at Atletico. Foden for Man City. Gets to the byline. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, Rodri. Foden. Oh. De Bruyne is on red hot form, and Phil Foden, he's full of youth, isn't he? Proper youth. Running. But that block is undescribably crucial. From Savic. Undescribably crucial. Thomas Lamar's going to come on for João Felix. Ten minutes to go. City 0-1, Atletico Madrid 0 rather. Correa. Ronaldo to Lodi. Now Kondogbia. Felipe to DePaul. Atletico trying to break through the City defence. Correa has been challenged by Grealish, but the free kick has gone the way of City. Wow. You want end-to-end football, aren't you? Okay. And there's a bit of a tussle going on, and there's yellow card. Grealish went down. Well, Grealish got a ball in the face purposely. Angel Correa deserved the yellow card. Guardiola had to drag Grealish away. Gonzalez lost the ball. Lamar on the run. Lamar and Ake doing the job for Man City. 4 minutes to go. No. Well, Jesus has been booked. Lost his head. Silly yellow card, and he's... Yeah. There's not a lot you can do about it, unfortunately. He's gone now. That is a suspension for Man City. Because in the Champions League, if you're already if you get coming into the game with a yellow card thing on your shoulder in the lineup, like Jesus, you do get suspended in games, and yeah, it's a silly suspension to get, really. Silly yellow card as well. And full time at Millwall versus Swansea. Millwall got the 1-0 win. Were you a Millwall fan, Oliver, or were you a Swansea fan? I take it you were a Millwall fan, because it's almost impossible to get away tickets unless you're a season ticket holder. DePaul caught by Bernardo Silva, and an important interception. 5 minutes to go. De Bruyne. Space for Man City. De Bruyne. Ooh. Plenty of power. I had a curry at school earlier. Well, no, I didn't have a curry. Sorry. It was curry at school. I'm not sure. I had something really spicy at school. Oh, here's De Bruyne. Tries a shot. Rodri to Ake. Fraser, has this game been boring? I'd say so. Benfica and Liverpool haven't been too bad either. It's been a bit bad as well. Still, Bernardo Silva, onto Jesus, Laporte, John Stones, Rodri, Sissy just pretty much working the ball around. It's that lovely ball to De Bruyne though. Good block by Felipe Foden. Hits it straight to De Bruyne. Goal kick. Ball kept in by Grealish excellently. "88 minutes in now. 2 minutes to go. And there should be only about 2 additional minutes. Now there could be 3, but so I believe it should be 2 because there's literally been no form of stoppage. Foul on Grealish. Well, a positive night for City. But a night of also, they've got to do a bit of swap seeing, shall we say. Because when they go to Spain, they're not allowed to take Jesus, but they have traded him in for Kyle Walker because Kyle Walker will be back. It's a bit like trading your little cards, you know what I mean? Here you go, look, Alan De Bruyne in. Alan Jesus in, look, put him in the box. I'll take Walker out, he's coming with me. "30 seconds left. Atletico throw. Yep, confirmation of those 2 additional minutes. Savic was looking for the run. Correa and Ake held him off. And that is going to be a goal kick. So Benfica still 2. Oh, no. 3-1 Liverpool. And Luis Diaz, the substitute. Was he a substitute or was he in the starting lineup? No, he started. Sorry, not the substitute, but he's made it 3-1. A 2-goal lead, but no clean sheet for Liverpool. That's 3-1 then. And that is surely that's first leg settled for Liverpool. Second minute additional time here. Masalko is going to get booked here. And Cunha's gone down. Oh. Stoppages after stoppages, eh? Ederson's been booked. Yeah, he's a stupid ref. I don't think Ederson didn't do anything wrong by the looks of it. Stupid ref. Full time. A night of drama. Diego Simeone refusing handshakes with Pep Guardiola. He doesn't really care. Of course, it's a sign of respect in football to give a handshake. But oh well, who cares? It's only Diego Simeone. He can be grumpy, so... Full time then. It is a 1-0 victory for Manchester City. And they may well not have performed that well, but most certainly was it tricky. Especially after the first half, because Atletico were very solid defensively. They barely let any gaps open. And yeah, so they are the expected winners though, Man City, and yeah, 1-0. So 1-0 Man City. I'm just going to wait for the full-time whistle at Benfica Stadium. Oh. Yeah, I think that's full time as well at Benfica. 3-1. Settled. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, folks. But thank you for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow. It's an early start. 7:15 for the 7:30 kickoff. But yeah, full time. City 1. Atletico 0.